Hello and welcome to the Grange in beautiful Newtown Township, Pennsylvania, with the New Jersey Baseball 16U versus On Deck Baseball, hosted by Baseball University, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. I'm Al Fisher, along with my brother from another, Doug Stasic. We're looking forward to a good baseball game today, Mr. Stasic.
It surely is. It was a very interesting morning out here in the great state of Newtown, Pennsylvania. And I say state because it's so far away. I wasn't sure if they needed to like stamp our passports to let us get in here.
Oh, man. Yeah, hey, 4:30 in the morning comes quick.
Well, so we're a couple South Jersey guys, and so it looks like the NJ Baseball U crew also made it up. So excited to see Mike LaHood, Glenn White, Ed Keel, and the crew.
And we have already started with the second pitch of this baseball game. That off by Ben Adams, number 3. Ben Adams is 6 foot, 147, bats left, throws right, 3.3 GPA. Big swing and a miss, 2-1 to count. I believe host Jimmy Goulden said it might be a full count, so double check that. 3-2 pitch. High and wide, and he walked him. So Adams draws a walk. That'll bring up Cameron Flukie. Cameron goes to Egg Harbor Township High School. 2023 soon-to-be grad. Right-handed pitcher, shortstop. 6'2", 150. Throws right and bats right. First pitch is a ball. Big swing and a miss.
Fluky.
On the mound is Dylan Colvin out of the Shipley School. 3.15 GPA. He's 5'11", 180 pounds. Class of 2022. He's a pitcher and an outfielder.
Colvin, nice job during the showcase yesterday.
Yes, he did. Called strike. There's a throw down. Not in time. Adams steals second base, I should say. But Flukie goes down looking. And that'll bring up number 22, Andrew Steinhauer, at Egg Harbor Township High School. He's a center fielder, 6 foot, 150 pounds, throws right, bats right, class of 22. Colvin stretches, ball foul to the right side, and out of play. So Colvin gets ahead. Oh, must be starting with a 1-1 count, I believe. Ball's outside and low. 2-1 to count to Andrew Steinhauer. Colvin stretches and a pitch. Over for a strike call. Nice breaking ball by Colvin. So now the count is even up at 2-2. Adams takes his lead off a second. Colvin stretches and a pitch. Checks his swing, and he's checking over there. To check. I don't know where Jimmy Goulden's looking, but no, he did not go. So the count goes to full. I think Jimmy's missing the count because he just went back to 2-2 again.
Well, it's time to reset.
That's all right. We're here to watch these kids play anyway. That's all right. Ball chopped to short. The throw. And he got him by a stride. Nice play by shortstop there. Which I'd love to be able to know who it is, but we'll figure it out. Looks like it's Pirelli.
Yeah.
Number 18, Pirelli. So obviously under the showcase style type of play, we don't have all the lineups, but we have a list and a roster, and we're doing the best we can to bring you the names of each player as they go forward. We have number 10. I'm going to butcher this name up, and I apologize. Number 10, Anthony Scuba. We'll go with Scuba. Out of Gloucester Catholic High School, class of 2023. Left-handed pitcher, first baseman. He's 5'10", 195 pounds. He bats left and throws left. Ooh, chopped at the plate. Foul ball. I think I heard 1 ball, 2 strikes out of Jimmy Goulden. One-two pitch from Colvin. Fouled straight back. That'll wake somebody up. I think coaches are already awake here, so I think that might have just did a little extra adrenaline.
Yeah, why not?
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that will end the inning. So no blood this inning for the NJ Baseball 16U squad. And we'll go to a break and see you right after this.
What are they saying? They're here.
They're here?
Yeah, I don't think there's a sponsor.
I'd like to sponsor the show. I'll make one up.
All right.
This game's sponsored by, can I say
How about East Stroudsburg
University?
East Stroudsburg University?
East Stroudsburg University? Right off of the... Where located where? Where is East Stroudsburg located? Right off of what?
In East Stroudsburg,
Well, I know it's East Stroudsburg, but right off. I want to give the address. Oh, it's not in southern New Jersey?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, okay.
Al doesn't get out much, but nonetheless.
Interstate 80 in East Stroudsburg. I was trying to give specifics.
Fantastic baseball facilities. If you haven't seen the new turf setup that's out there.
No, I have not.
So
I'll have to take a run.
Baseball U Pennsylvania will be out there next weekend, so you may see a couple ugly mugs. Well, at least one. I think I'm a little bit nicer looking than you, but whatever.
So you say.
So you think he said what I said. All right, tell us about the pitcher instead.
All right. Looks like we've got number 3, Ben Adams, out of Egg Harbor Township, class of 2022, 6'1", 147 pounds. Big right-hander, 3.3 GPA.
One of the many arms down there in Coach Brian Carmichael's arsenal.
And it looks like we're going to have some familiar faces today since we saw on-deck baseball yesterday. It looks like we might be leading off with Quinton Pirelli, but we'll double-check that. And it is Quentin Pirelli, class of 2022, middle infielder, catcher, and pitcher, 6 foot, 180 pounds, out of Pencrest High School. Has a 3.5 GPA. Pirelli, I believe, was the one who made the play at shortstop for the second out of the inning. And the first pitch from Adams is high for a ball. 1-0 to count. Winds, delivers, ball's fouled to the right side and out of play. One and one to count to Quentin Pirelli. Adams delivers, fouled up. Oh, sorry. Popped to the right side. Play is made there by number 22, Ben Harris, out of Middle Township. So there's one down here in the bottom of the first inning. And that'll bring up number 6, Jake Mule, class of 2022, middle infielder, 5'7", 140 pounds, out of Pencrest High School. He's got a 3.2 GPA. First pitch is high for a ball. 1-0 to count. Adams winds and delivers. Fouled out of play. Evens the count to 1-1. 1-1 pitch from Adams. Possibly find a gap in right field, and it does. It falls for a base hit. Mule rounding first, going to second. He's going to get there sliding head first with a double.
What a way to get a little energy going.
Yeah,
for the Mole. I mean, you could call him the Mule, I guess.
Hey, man,
he's working hard.
He is working hard. That's true. So if we got the last name wrong, if it is Mule, he's working like a mule.
Oh, he's killing it.
I have a feeling it is, but that's all right. So,
good.
Now to the plate. That's number 9, Michael Lem, second baseman outfielder, 5'2", 175 pounds. He goes to Cardinal O'Hara. He's got a 4.52 GPA, weighted at 6.0. Ball not. Ooh, Jimmy Golden, I think, needs to get behind the plate. It's 2-0 to count to Michael Lem. Adams stretches. And the pitch. Ball high. It's now 3-0 to Michael Lem. Jake Mule takes his lead off a second. Adams stretches. And a pitch. High for a ball. He walked him. So 2 men on early in this bottom of the first inning for the on-deck Dogs. And that will bring up number 2, Christian Reid, class of 2022. He's a catcher and a pitcher. He's 6 foot, 165 pounds, out of Pencrest High School. He's got a 3.95 GPA. Adams stretches and delivers. Over for a strike call. Opens up with a breaking ball. Next pitch is high and wide for a ball. It's now 1-1 to Christian Reid. Big swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Count is now 1-2, so Christian Reid finds himself a little bit in the hole. He's going to have to battle.
And with runners at first and second, looking to pull something to the right side, have some fundamental baseball going.
1-2 pitch. Count stays 1-2 after that foul ball. Got Jake Mule at second. Michael Lem at first. Christian Reid to plate with a 1-2 count. Adams stretches. And a pitch. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Real nice breaking ball at Adams. So Reid goes down swinging. Now 2 down. And I'll bring up big number 23, Grayson Walker. Built like a football player. Grayson Walker. Yes, class of 21. He's a pitcher and first baseman, 6'3", 200 pounds, out of the Haverford School. He's got a 3.5 GPA and 1,080 on his, I believe it's either PSAT or SATs. I'd assume PSATs. Never assume. First pitch from Adams at Grayson. High for a ball. It's 1-0 to Grayson Walker. And Jake Mule at second. Michael Lem at first. 1-0 pitch to Walker. Ball down. We actually have umpires that just got here, so we got the real deal now. We don't have Jimmy Goulden out there.
Evander Holyfield's here?
Yeah, we have the real deal. The real deal Holyfield. Yes, sir. All popped up to the right side.
Broke.
Nice play by the second baseman. Looks like, I believe it's number 26. I don't have my glasses on. Jimmy Baltz. Let's double check that when he comes in.
Jimmy Baltz it is.
It is Jimmy Baltz. Thank you very much for that clarification. Jimmy Baltz out of Oakcrest High School, class of 2021. He's an infielder, 5'4". Bats right and throws right. So nice play by him. I guess we're not going to go to a break. So what would you like to fill the air on?
We covered that last time.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you want to talk about? This ominous weather we're possibly having this afternoon?
Yeah, well, it was pretty ominous this morning on the ride up, and as excited as I am for baseball, nothing's more excited than getting up at 4:30 a.m. and then driving an hour and a half, only to then be hit with a rain delay.
Mm-hmm. But we got a nice breakfast in with the team.
Yeah.
Got to talk strategy.
Yeah, we've got to give a shout out to our guys, man.
Yep.
So,
Garrett Suey.
Got our A team running
Yes,
here
we do.
today. And I'm not talking about B.A. Baracus, but we got Garrett Suey, got Charles Hope.
Yep.
Man behind center field, as always.
Anthony Cortez Haynes on the third base side.
Yeah.
And then
Luke Skywalker. A.K.A. Cody Higginbotham, recent Rowan University graduate.
Yep, radio, TV, film, right?
Yeah, radio, TV, film. So he fits right in. Couldn't probably learn from a worse crew, but hey, I'm sure the kid. Right. I'm sure the kid will be successful despite us.
He'll own us someday. So wait, let's talk about the young man that's on the mound. So we now have Aiden Johnson, number 33, class of 2021, left-handed pitcher, outfielder. He's 6 foot, 180 pounds, out of Salesianum High School. Again, a school I'm very familiar with, being a DeSales grad.
DeSales.
And he's got a 3.81 GPA.
We saw him throw a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
He was big with the bat as well.
He was.
But another lefty.
Seen a lot of lefties. It's amazing how many lefties we're seeing. I'm amazed. It's just like a whole new.
Yeah, it's interesting. Our kids being just a tad older. Now in college when they're going through the recruitment, the showcase process, I just don't recall seeing a tournament with this many lefties.
No, me either. I mean, think about it. We've gone through quite a bit.
Yeah.
And maybe we should have tied our kids' right arm behind their back and made them become left-handers. Yeah. Would that have been cruel?
Wouldn't have been cruel. It's funny you say that. I had a guy played at Apsagami, the de Blasio brothers, Paul, Mark de Blasio, that's down in South Jersey. Yeah. And believe it or not, Mark, when his younger brother Paul was coming up through the ranks, he saw that he was a righty. He's like, man, he was a huge Yankees fan. He's like, you're going to be worth more as a pitcher left-handed. So that's what he did. He forced his brother to go left-handed and never looked back.
Well. All right, so I have at the plate Kyle Jones, catcher. He's out of Cedar Creek High School, class of 2022. 5'11", 155 pounds, throws right, bats right. He's got a 4.0 GPA. A lot of 4.0s and 4.3s and 4. Some smart people here and good athletes. Strike called.
Hey guys, just a quick reminder, if you can give me a little bit of an ISO when the batter first comes up, please.
Ball chopped to the plate, picked up by Johnson. He throws the first to Grayson Walker and gets Jones by a couple of strides. So that'll bring up number 20, Donovan Gevers, out of Egg Harbor Township, class of 2022. He's a middle infielder, 5'8", 145 pounds. Bats right and throws right. Again, we're looking at New Jersey Baseball 16U. Coached by Glenn Wyatt. First pitch is over for a strike. Nice breaking ball by Johnson.
Yeah, Glenn Wyatt, his son Zach, the pride of Bloomsburg University. So for those Huskies in the house.
Ball inside.
Speaking of left-handed pitchers, that's Zach Wyatt, product out of Middle Township down there in South Jersey.
All right.
So glad to see he's back and feeling a bit more healthy.
Pitch from Johnson. Fouled back. Johnson ahead of the batter. 1-2 to count. Ball high, evens the count at 2-2. Again, Gevers out of Egg Harbor Township. Plays third base for Baseball U. I'm sorry, not Baseball U, NJ Baseball.
NJ Baseball. 16U.
16U. As the breeze freshens up here at the Grange.
Down on the Grange. Is that a song? I don't think it is.
No, it's not, but that's all right. Pitch to Gevers. He walks.
There he
Gevers
goes.
draws a walk. That'll bring up number 11, extra hitter, Joe Brace, who actually looks like he's number 54, but we have him as number 11. All right. So Joe Brace, wearing number 11, at Ocean City High School, class of 2022. He's a catcher and outfielder, 5'11", 165 pounds. So good size with a couple years to grow. Johnson goes to first. Gevers gets back plenty of time.
Hey, and can you do me a favor and coach Cody up on what we're looking for from the third base side? Runner at first base.
Pitch from Johnson is called high. So the count is now 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Up high.
Matter of fact, let's ISO the pitcher and the first baseman. Don't worry about the batter because I can pick that up from center field. Yeah,
so Brace has a 30 count.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
And I'm sure he'll be taking 3-0 as they typically do. And he does. It's 3-1. So Brace now settles in with 3-1 count.
Hey, let's go. See if we can go a little tighter, maybe.
Johnson in a little bit of a bind here. With Gevers at first. There goes Gevers. Ball down. And it's ball 4, so no throw. So the first two batters are on base. And that'll bring up number 22, Ben Harris, out of Middle Township High School, class of 2022. Left-handed pitcher, first baseman, outfielder, 5'10", 160 pounds, bats left, throws left. First pitch called on the inside corner for a strike. So Harris is down 0-1.
All right, I've got a left-handed batter, so now I need an ISO
Got
shot.
Joe Brace at first. Donovan Gevers at second. Pitch is called a strike.
There we go.
So Harris down early in the count, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Aiden Johnson. Driven into right field. Right fielder goes back and drops the ball. And we have a bases loaded situation. It looks like they're going to throw. They're waving home. That was Gevers who scored.
That's some heads-up base running.
Real heads-up base running.
So ball gets away into the outfield, and Gevers just...
Hope I'm saying Gevers correctly, but
I
he
think,
did score.
Yeah,
Number 20 scored.
I think he's looking for some Gatorade at this point. Hell of a move there.
All right. That'll bring up number 26, Jimmy Baltz, out of Oakcrest High School, class of 2021. He's an infielder, 5'4", bats right and throws right. Looks like the first pitch called was a ball. Second pitch, high for a ball. It's 2-0 to count to Jimmy Baltz. So men at second and third.
Okay, runner at third base, so let's open up wide shot. There's nobody at first.
Ball high. Johnson struggling a little bit with control, but I'm sure after what we saw yesterday, he'll find the ability to get back together.
Runners second and third, so if they go in action, start to try.
Johnson had a real nice outing.
Just pick up the lead runner.
Johnson stretches in the pitch. Fouled straight back. I believe the count is 3-1. We do not have it lit up scoreboard. Swing and a miss.
Got a nice battle going here. Offensive showcase. So
yeah.
The boys in blue and gold brought their bats with them. Clearly. Just off the reservation. Good hustle.
Nice hustle for Brace. Scoring there, so it's now 2-0. New Jersey baseball. All right, well, that's 5 batters. We are moving forward.
5 batter showcase format,
yes,
baby.
Is. Get him in, get him out.
Get him in, get him out, get him on, get him gone.
That's right. So, Aiden Johnson struggled a little bit that inning, but really liked what we saw yesterday, Doug, out of him.
Yeah, Aiden Johnson was a guy that we thought would be a legitimate two-way player. Yep. You project him at the next level. It doesn't surprise me at all. Guy certainly always willing to battle. Bears down. I would say probably the New Jersey baseball crew early on has been pretty aggressive.
Yep.
So
yeah, they have.
Well, if you're going to drive that far, no one's going to talk about walks on the way
exactly.
home.
And I think that Mike LaHood guy is an aggressive guy. So we got that kind of feel from him early on.
I can't believe we've been in the broadcast for 10 minutes and he hasn't already been trying to get on the air.
He keeps looking over here like he wants to come walking over and jump on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? We don't want to name names because I'm always concerned about what's supposed to be done and what's not supposed to be done. But quite a bunch of fans, we'll call them, from some local universities and colleges.
I'd call them hecklers, but they're not. I don't know if they're fans.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't call them coaches.
Yeah, no, they've been heckling us the whole time.
They're good fans. I'm wondering where they got the gear from. And they're actually in mid-season form.
Oh, yes, they are.
Having some fun with the umpires behind the plate. Wowzers.
So Ben Adams back on the mound here in the city. Again, he is a 2022 soon-to-be grad, right-handed pitcher, plays left field, 6'1", 147. And he starts off with Lucas Cahill. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Now 2-0 to count. So Cahill, number 48, class of 2021. He's middle infielder, 157 pounds. 5'7", 135 pounds at a Great Valley.
Okay.
3.4 GPA. I think that long day yesterday has got me seeing things.
I'm seeing tents fly. Look at that. Somersaults. Look at this.
Oh. We're supposed to be calling a game. So Cahill pops out to the left side, but we got a tent that's flying away. Annie M, it's a twister.
I actually saw one of the coaches with a stopwatch on that tent blowing away.
The tent was moving faster than I do. That's the only problem.
3-7.
3-7
out of the box. Not bad.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, nice breaking ball.
Nice breaking ball. Real nice breaking ball.
He's really looking clean.
He is. Yep. So that's Quinn Martin at the plate, class of 2021, second baseman, shortstop. He's 5'9", 155 pounds.
Holy.
Cardinal O'Hara, 3.71 GPA, 1190 on his PSAT and/or SAT score.
I almost got smoked by a ball that went right behind the screen off of a canteen.
If they knocked you out, it probably would have been a plus for our broadcast. Ball high.
Yeah, Quinn Martin, another guy, was a really good standout in yesterday's.
Breaking ball stays high. So I believe it's 2-1.
Yesterday's on-field showcase.
Yep.
Same deal in the game. And I'm also looking at Lawton on deck, expecting him to do some damage with the stick.
Yeah. Kid showed well yesterday. Oh. Goes after the high heat and goes down swinging. So it wasn't 2-1. It was probably 1-2. So Martin goes down swinging. That'll bring up number 14, Owen Lawton, 2021 graduating class. He's a catcher, outfielder, and first baseman, 5'8", 180 pounds, out of Downingtown East High School. He's got a 3.6 GPA and a 1320 SAT score.
Lawton, really nice job behind the dish. Great defender yesterday.
He did.
I would say he was definitely showing off some plus skills, blocking the balls, keeping the ball in front. And more impressive, they were playing the MVP 24, whose catcher went down, and Lawton was a guy that jumped right in and showed that he could handle a pitching staff he's never worked with.
It's a guy that loves his trade, and he's a gamer and a team player, basically. So even if it's for the other team.
Well, he's got his hands full. If he can appreciate pitchers, he's got to be liking what he's seeing from Adams.
Yeah.
Done a nice job trying to work the ball around the zone.
Yep. Keeping the on-deck dogs off balance. Pitch from Adams, grounded to short. Scoops, fires. Nice pick.
He's running.
Woo!
Nice job, nice inning there by Adams.
That was a nice pick by number 10. Scuba? I guess we're gonna. I gotta find.
Scuba.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Please don't sing to me, bro. That's awful.
I gotta make sure we know how to pronounce his name.
The whole idea is for people to actually want to watch the broadcast, Al. All right, so we're cruising right here.
Yes, we are.
Al, look, it's Zach Wyatt, Bloomsburg pride of the big Husky over there.
Looking
Zach
good.
Wyatt. He's coaching, volunteer coaching. Trying to get some experience. Being a player.
Yep. He's a player?
I'm just taking a headset off after this.
All right.
You're by yourself.
All right, I'm done. All right, so Aiden Johnson back on the mound, taking his warm-up pitches. So Johnson once again. Number 33, class of 2021, left-handed pitcher, and he's an outfielder, 6 foot, 180 pounds out of Salesianum. 3.81 GPA. Don't you have the walkie-talkie there, buddy? Lawton shoots down. One hopper. Got a quick release there. Number 14, Lawton. First batter Johnson will face. He's number 10, Aiden Coyle at Egg Harbor Township, class of 2022. It's a left-handed pitcher, first baseman. Bats left, throws left. Wait a minute. Am I reading this right?
It's funny. I got out of the chair and no one still wanted to work with you. I came back, not a soul.
Oh, I'm confused here. I got
Aiden
Coyle. It says he's a left-handed pitcher, first baseman.
We got
Number
Aiden
10.
Johnson.
No, the batter.
Oh,
Thank you. If you could help me out with that, I'm reading number 10, Aiden Coyle.
he's a left-handed pitcher, first baseman who happens to swing from the right-hand side of the plate.
No, I got bats left, throws left. There it is.
Well,
am I looking at that right, or am I? Wait.
it's a left fielder.
There's Aiden Coyle. There you go. All right. Well,
we have a typo, courtesy of the New Jersey baseball.
Yeah, that's
staff.
awesome. Thank you, Mike LaHood.
At least for once, we didn't mess up.
Being on point.
Well,
I thought maybe I was dyslexic.
There's a look at the right-handed hitting, and number 10, Aiden Coyle.
Big swing by Coyle. Foul tip and miss. So Johnson leads off with a strikeout.
Nice squeeze there.
Yes, nice job, Mr. Lawton. Now to bring up number 34, Matthew Rax. We're going to go Matthew Rax out of Middle Township, class of 2021. He's a catcher. First pitch is called a strike from Johnson. So Rax is down 0-1.
You can stay wide, Cody.
0-1 pitch from Johnson. Swing and a miss. Down 0-2 early in the count. Johnson seems to be settling down here. Getting his first batter and then down up 0-2, and he swings and misses. So Johnson now coming back-to-back strikeouts.
The big left-handed.
Yep. Already gave his stats, a 6 foot, 180 pounds. So he's a good-sized kid. I walked by him a little bit earlier during the first game. But he's going to match up against lefty on lefty, which brings up pitcher Mr. Adams, which is Ben Adams.
He's been a busy guy so far today.
First pitch is a strike. So Johnson really settling in. He's all around the strike zone now. Doing a nice job. He's ahead of count. First two batters, and now ahead of the count against Adams.
Atta guy, Cody. Nice work.
0-2 pitch from Johnson. Ball high. It's now 1-2 to pitcher Ben Adams.
Okay, you're going to stay wide. Nobody's on, so that way you can follow the action code.
1-2 pitch is high for a ball. It's now even at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Ball high. Ben Adams works the count to full. Adams stretches. Johnson stretches and delivers. Ball 4. He walked Adams after being up 0-2 on him. And he'll now move to number 14. Which is Cameron Flukie, who's actually number 71 on my roster, but number 14 on his jersey and number 1 in your heart. All right. So Flukie plays shortstop at Egg Harbor Township 2023. Right-handed pitcher shortstop, 6'2", 150 pounds. First pitch, big swing and a miss. So Johnson ahead 0-1. Johnson goes to first. Adams back in time. Actually, it looks like he's got a pinch runner there. Pitch wide for a ball. 1-1 to count. To Cameron Flukie. The 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss.
Dealing. Aiden with 72-mile-an-hour hook
Nice.
there.
Big hook. So Johnson ahead of the count. 1-2 to Cameron Flukie. Johnson stretches. And the pitch. High and away for a ball. It's now 2-2 to Flukie. 2-2 pitch from Johnson. Pop fly out of play.
I really want to see Johnson with the lefty move to first base. It's something as a southpaw pitcher, imperative that you work on that.
Yep. Would you like to ask him if he'd do that for you so we can get on? No? Okay. There he goes. There's a move.
Oh,
Oh, he heard you.
on demand.
Look at that.
We got him like,
Did you make the signal to make a move to
Yeah.
first base? It's awesome.
taken over. Not only am I helping you color commentate and produce, but
Yeah.
now I'm calling signs from the
you're
dugout.
You're special. Ball low.
Fluky.
Runner goes. Ooh. And safe.
Good hose there.
Matthew Rax.
Lawton popped right up. Just a good jump.
Yes, he did.
And that's something from an impression standpoint. You know, a guy like Rax being a catcher, they're always not known for having running prowess, especially because up until
Swing
about
and a
these
miss.
showcases, most of the time they get taken off the base. The
Right.
whole hurry up routine,
Right.
2 out sort of courtesy runner, or you run from all the time. But once you're in a college lineup, you got to be able to run the bases. So for Rax to go on first movement versus a lefty after probably not seeing a whole lot of time on the bases, my hat's off to the kid.
Yeah, absolutely. But keep in mind, I think Rax came in to run for Adams. Adams had walked. So that says a lot about Rax.
Yeah.
Right? So Rax didn't actually earn the walk. It was actually Adams who earned the walk, and then he courtesy ran for him.
There you go.
Because Adams is going to come out for a third inning. I actually have some notes here. I think Mr. LaHoo did something right. So we're going to see Adams for this is his last inning.
Okay.
Then we're going to see Fluky for 2 and Gevers for 2. All right? And that's on the bump.
On the bump.
On the bump. So this will be Adams' last inning. He's done a nice job so far.
Yeah, 6'1" frame. He's certainly growing into it. Down there in South Jersey, Egg Harbor Township is really known to have grown a lot of great pitchers in their stable over the last few years. Guys like of Sean Duffy.
Yep. You speak about how they've grown them down there. It's got to be the soil down there because they have some great tomatoes down in South Jersey. Come on, man.
I'm with you.
All right.
I'm with you, man.
All right, so this is Adams' last inning of work. So it looks like Fluky is making his way down to the bullpen for some warm-up tosses. And the first pitcher this inning, Adams will face.
Swing and a miss by Michael
Costello.
Yeah.
Class of 2022, outfielder pitcher, 6 foot, 185 pounds, out of Pencrest High School. He's got a 4.67 GPA, weighted at 5.0. Pitcher Adams called low. I believe the count is 1-1 to Michael Costello. Ball pounded foul, right side, left side rather. Nice scoop there. But one of the coaches, I can't tell who that is, but showed some good hands. Counts now 1-2 to Michael Costello. Ooh, ball a little bit inside. Costello ducks and gets out of the way. Adams winds. And the pitch. Pop fly to the right side, a right fielder on it, tracking it down and makes the play. That was number 22, Ben Harris, doing a nice job of tracking it down in right field foul territory, if you will.
Yeah, good first step. Harris making it
look routine.
It would appear that way.
So now bring up number 25, Ryan Cuthbert, class of 2021. Shortstop, outfielder, and pitcher. 6 foot, 180 pounds out of St. Joe's Prep. He's got a 3.8 GPA. And 1220 on his last score, which is either PSAT or SAT score.
Yeah, Cuthbertson had a nice
he did
outing yesterday on the hill.
Yes,
as
he
well.
did. There's a shot to left field. Dropping quick and falls for a base hit for Cuthbertson.
Great job by Cuthbertson to get the party started here.
So Cuthbertson on first. And that'll bring up number 7, Matt Pannonia, class of 2021. Pitcher, outfielder, 6'1", 180 pounds out of Pencrest High School. 2.9 GPA. First pitch is low for a ball from Adams. 1-0 to count to Matt Pannonia.
Pannonia was a standout yesterday.
Indeed he was.
He was the first guy to go through all of our showcase. So for those of you watching,
There goes Cuthbertson.
nice
And
jump
the
by
throw.
Cuthbertson.
Great jump. Ball trickles out in the outfield, but Cuthbertson stays at second.
Yeah, nice job by Jones getting up out of his stance from a catching standpoint and getting the ball down there. He's a big boy in his own right.
Yes, he is. So Pannonia. He's got a 1-1 count. Cuthbert's in at second. Pitch. Line drive to center field. Falls for a hit. Cuthbertson winds around third and holds there. And on to second goes Pannonia. So a nice line drive up the box.
It was almost like we predicted, just like yesterday. The guy's just comes up in a big spot. He's satisfying. Just kind of, we were talking about maybe, I think we called him Pirelli at one point, thinking about the water.
I was a little thirsty at the time.
He's making a name for himself now. I can tell you now, I'm not going to forget Pannonia.
So we go from Pannonia to Pirelli. Number 18, Quentin Pirelli. Class of 2022, middle infielder, catcher, pitcher. He's a multitasker. 6 foot, 180 pounds, out of Pencrest High School. Got a 3.5 GPA. Pirelli chops it at the plate. Back to Adams. Adams goes to first. Cuthbertson stays there, but we got a little rundown here, and Pirelli is tagged out. I got Pirelli and Pannonia. I was going to say Pannonia, and then I said Pirelli.
I hate to be the guy keeping the scorebook on that one.
So Pannonia grounds out to the pitcher, and then Pirelli gets tagged out in a rundown. The run should score because it was during the rundown before the second out, so the run does score.
So 1-3, 1-5.
1-3. Wait, 1-3. No, it didn't go 1-3. 6-5-6.
If you say so, I'm with you. I wasn't. I'm not.
It's 1-3. Went to short to 6-5-6.
The heck with it. Who's listening anyway?
That's it. Well, we got to fill some holes.
All right.
So,
well, we got a new pitcher.
Yes, we do.
They're moving fast and furious in this hurry up and beat the storm ball we're playing today.
Yes, it is. We have out the mound. It looks like number 8, Tim Cohen from on deck. He's a 2021 graduating class, pitcher, third baseman, 5'11", 158 pounds, out of Downtown East High School, and he's got a 4.2 GPA. See, I had something similar to his GPA, but mine was flipped around the other side. It was 2.4.
Well, that now makes sense.
Yeah. So,
good for Cohen.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be a guy that's on a.
I got to wonder if any of the guys behind us had 4.2 GPAs.
Oh, I was all over 5.
Yeah.
What, 0.5?
We're not gonna announce the school because we wouldn't want anybody to, feel a certain way. But the good news is the coach just claimed if you added 2 semesters together, he might have been close to a 5.
My last semester I had a 4.0. I had one class. I got an A.
What was it, Jim?
So he hit a 4.0
basic
GPA.
history.
Yeah.
He had basic history.
4.0 GPA his last semester. He took
like
one class.
It was like current events.
It
was current events history. He had to paste pictures on poster boards.
It was called Wake Up Millersville.
Oh, there goes the papers.
Did you see those
hands? Hey, I'll tell you.
Right.
Wow. We are having some fun, man. You guys are making a lot of fun.
All right. Let's focus on the kids.
All right. There we go. Well, I've got to fill in. Come on. Let me fill in.
All right.
All right. So we have number 22 stepping up to the plate, Andrew Steinhauer out of Egg Harbor Township. Class of 2022. He's a center fielder, 6 foot, 150 pounds. Again, he is facing Tim Cohen.
Ooh, look at that poppy pitch.
First pitch over for a called strike.
That thing dropped a good 4 feet. Usually you got to give tickets when you try to take one of those kind of rides, the boardwalk.
Fastball wide for a ball. It's now 1-1 to Steinhauer.
So, Al, that's what you call a carnival curve.
Yes, it is.
Because it really messes with your mind. He goes up, looks like it's popping at your head, drops right back and down through the zone. So you thought that was a 6-12-6 is what I would almost call that.
Ball fouled away. 6-12-6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starts low, comes up.
Is that like the fun house? Is that why you call it carnival? Because it's like the fun house?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not what it appears.
It's not fun for the batter.
Yeah.
All right, it's 1-2 to Steinhauer. To fouling off that last pitch. Ball beating the ground, foul.
The on-deck staff, they were even impressed with that carnival curveball. So coach wants to get a better look at it. That was nasty.
was. All right, the count stays 1-2 to Steinhauer. Oh, nice reach down and base hit to center field. So nice piece of hitting by Steinhauer. After that carnival curve. Give a lot of credit to Steinhauer for staying down and threw that pitch.
Yeah.
So nice job there.
So we're now joined by one of our coaches for the on-deck Dogs. So, Coach, tell us who we're speaking.
Austin Morgan here, coaching on deck. Beautiful day for baseball. Got Cohen on the bump here. But yeah, first year since starting this up in the fall was a struggle a little bit. You know, trying to make ends meet and put together a group, but they worked their butts off and came back better for the summer, and really excited to see their progress as they get out of this quarantine and try and compete to play college baseball.
Well, they certainly came prepared this weekend, Coach. I'll definitely say Tim Cohen, the guy on the mound right now, he's really grabbed the attention. Can you talk a little bit about
nice shoot by Lawton?
Yeah,
Just not in time.
Can you talk a little bit about what you've been working with him on a pitching standpoint? Because that was pretty lethal. To see that thing pop up almost 2 feet and then drop another 4 was wild.
Yeah, he's worked a lot with our assistant, Coach Brian Booth from Swarthmore. He's put a lot of time in with him the last few years. And he was another guy from the fall that had some struggles locating, being able to command multiple pitches, and came back, worked hard in the offseason, took the time in quarantine to gain velocity and get himself to a position where he could possibly be recruitable to some schools. So really proud of where he is, and I think he still has some growth in his body as he gets in better shape and understands the game of pitching a little more, kind of the game inside the game. But we're excited and look forward to see where he'll be come August as these events kind of pick up a little bit.
He's just one of a bunch of guys that they've caught our eye in the last 2 days here from a showcase standpoint. There's a filthy curveball, my lord, 61 miles an hour. It's like a differential of minus 14.
It was just a little. It's just a little high. That's it.
Yeah, that blows your mind because as a hitter, it's coming right in your mug, and then the next thing you know, it drops right in. It's really effective. The guy behind the dish, Lawton, he's another guy from a receiver standpoint. He's done a real good job defending.
Nice play.
Turn that baby.
Wow.
Turn that baby.
Nice play.
Let's give some
That
love.
was Pirelli.
Pirelli, the shortstop.
Yep.
Man.
Great team, Pirelli.
He is.
Quinton Pirelli.
He's got some treads on those tires of his own right there. Nice range.
Real
easy,
nice play.
Silky through second base to turn the double play unassisted. But yeah, Coach, going back to, 2 catchers, one in Lawton, one in Smith. Both 2 guys that are able to hold it down. Oh, man. 62 miles an hour. That is just disgusting. But both your guys, I think what really kind of caught my eye was yesterday ran into a situation. You're playing M24s, and these guys just jumped in and started catching guys that they've never worked with before and really handled it quite well. They were able to call pitches and be on the same page. And I think for guys trying to get into the collegiate level, that's something that really impresses a lot of these coaches. Willingness and ability to just kind of adapt on the fly from a catching standpoint. They're at a premium.
Yeah, for sure. They, same thing, put a ton of work in improving, learning how to receive the baseball with a knee down, being able to be firm with our wrist, stick the baseball, stay underneath it. And like you said, that willingness to just go out there, compete, learn how to call a game, I think is really important for catchers nowadays. Being able to adapt quickly on the showcase style and get to know pitchers and work hard with them, understand what they're setting them up to be in the best position that they can as a pitcher. And I think that Owen's done a good job of that. They're continuing to grow from an arm strength side of things, but in terms of their receiving and getting better at blocking, it's night and day even from where it was from this winter. So credit to them going out there and putting the work in and getting these guys ready to go as a pitching staff to come out and perform.
Well, Cohen
works his way out of it.
Heck of an inning, man.
Yeah,
so welcome to the showcases. He gets up and down and was just dirty in a good way.
He was. He had a little bit of a threat there and was able to work out and throw a ground ball type of pitch. give Pirelli the opportunity to make that unassisted, well, not unassisted, but double play. And really nice job on his part.
Yeah, Coach Morgan, so real quick, a couple of your other guys, in Cuthbertson, he's been a guy, really had a nice couple days here so far, multiple position player, guy that's a pitcher in his own right, has some really good stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about Cuthbertson?
Yeah, so he is new to our program. He joined up this past winter. Again, a guy who's put the work in, and from a pitching standpoint, I didn't know much about him before really coming out and getting to watch him compete last week and then this weekend. Guy can throw multiple pitches for a strike. He's athletic. He has a good build that can be filled out. And I think that's a big thing nowadays, finding athletes who put them in a college program, put some weight on them, allow them to show their athleticism, and being a dual threat like that with some speed in the outfield can help a program out as he gets more physical offensively with his bat. I think from a two-way standpoint, I think that can play at the next level at a school, and he's a guy who's going to find a home, I think, this summer, and we're excited about where his growth is going to be. You know, just like for all these guys, they're just starting to get to their velocity here, kind of middle ground, and I think by August it's going to be exciting to see these guys, both timing-wise, offensively, and then as pitchers, getting their velocity up and seeing where they are. I think for these college coaches, that's a big thing. You know, if they have some guys they want to see come August, where are they at? Are they improving? Are they growing? Are they putting the work in and getting that velocity up to a spot where coaches are comfortable taking a chance on them?
Yeah. So Jones just showed.
You
saw the same thing I did?
Yeah, so I was watching New Jersey Baseball's catcher there in Jones. He just threw an absolute missile down the second base as Fluky comes on the hill.
Yep.
Another talented pitcher that we've seen. And Coach Morgan of On Deck Dogs, we really appreciate you taking some time with us today, and we enjoy spending a weekend with you guys.
For sure, yeah, we appreciate it, and you guys do a heck of a job. So look forward to hopefully having you guys around at some more events.
We look forward to it.
Yep, definitely do. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it. All right.
So, Al, it's always great to see a guy like Austin Morgan. I mean, he's much younger than we are, that's for sure.
I would say so.
But to have that passion, drive, and knowledge for the game, be able to play it, not just play it at a high level, but to be able to turn around now and coach it and help these guys help achieve their next dreams and just get into school big time.
Paying it forward. And that's what we always talk about. We always talked about where we've been in our lives is paying it forward, and that's what he's doing. You could tell he's got the right demeanor, too, to coach. I mean, that's the cool part about it. It's like you could tell he translates that same attitude that we're talking about here to his kids, and the whole job is to develop them. So we have Cameron Fluky on the mound, class of 2023 out of Egg Harbor Township, right-handed pitcher and shortstop. He's 6'2", 150 pounds. And number 6 led off. That was, I think, Jake Mule.
ISO on just the pitcher and the first baseman.
That was a ball hit to the shortstop. Throw was a little bit high. There goes Mule.
Jones.
And the throw.
Oh. All around.
Yep.
Great job there.
Nice job. Mule got a great jump.
Yeah, Mule got a great jump. Jones came up, and he was firing. Throw was a little bit high.
Yep.
But
big kid.
Jones
is big.
For 16U, he's a monster.
He is. He is. Kyle Jones is – he's not 5'11", 155. Kid looks bigger than that. Are you kidding me?
He grew since they printed the paper.
Ball hit back to Fluky. Nice play. Nice athletic play by Fluky to square up and throw to first. So he gets number 9, Lem, to ground out. And we got ourselves a little bit of
We're hang gliding.
Where we are hang gliding. We're going to be flying in a minute.
Well, the thing's only blown around about 8 times. I'm glad if you finally stepped up to maybe try to keep the tent from blowing away out. Good for you, buddy.
Well, there's enough wind coming out of you that we're going to have to not only fight the regular wind, but your wind. A lot of hot wind coming out of you. All right. Got number 2.
Hot wind? Did you just make that up, dude? How about hot air?
Hot air, whatever.
Terrible.
Christian Reid now at the plate. Facing Fluky.
Christian Reid looking for some open real estate on the right side, trying to hit behind the runner. Take advantage of being that lefty. And
there is a nice light drive. What a play. And a double play Gets Mule leaning off a second, but that's a tough play where you're supposed to be taking that big lead.
Yeah.
And nice play by the second baseman.
Yeah, that's no man's land, man. Nothing
Yeah,
you can do.
No. That's a nice job by Jimmy Baltz.
Hard hit ball, try to get behind the runner. Just didn't get enough of it, but Baltz heads up and
Baltz, that wasn't fluky. That's short, unfortunately, because Fluky was on the mound.
ends the inning there.
Yep. Nice work. Some good baseball going on here.
And these guys work quick.
Yes, they do.
So we tried to blink, and now you already got Cohen back. He's so juiced up. Like we were talking to Coach Morgan, he's thirsty, and he's hungry for more.
Yes, he is. Oh, and there go the roster.
There goes the roster.
All right, you stay right there.
Hey. That's Al's exercise for the day.
I'm glad you got yourself a snack. That's good.
I got a tap for you, man.
Yeah, I did put a tiger in your tank. Yeah, we're not betting that.
My wife, with friends, she's helping a bar. We're having a barbecue on Sunday with all the seniors, and she thought she was calling her about that. I mean, he does like property management or something. I don't know.
They were on that little Seagulls team I had for like 1 year, man.
I mean, just awful.
Did it happen on the job? Like on his thing that broke out?
He was waiting to cross the street, and somebody swerved.
All right. Okay, so we have Michael Cohen back on the mound for the Deck Dogs. He'll be facing number 11 and a New Jersey Baseball 16U, and that's Joe Brace.
Yeah, so Tim Cohen had an outstanding inning his first go-around.
Foul ball to the right side. Did I call him Tim?
Well, that's the name of the pitcher, Tim. Tim Cohen.
Did I call him Michael? I could have sworn I called him the wrong first name. That's why when you said it again, I
that
was
means
like,
you would expect that I was actually listening to you.
Yeah.
Let's not get crazy.
Oh, gosh. All right. That's great.
And there's Joe Brace out of Ocean City.
5'11", 165, files the ball to the right side and out of play.
Catcher outfielder. So for Joe Brace, going to have his hands full. Ocean City has become a hotbed of pitchers. So he's going to have this, keep that act going.
Yep.
Down there.
Boy, he's got to get some good work in. Ball down.
Ooh,
miss.
Nice and dirty.
Throw it out at first. In time. So Brace goes down swinging.
I'm looking at this, and Cohen has more than one off-speed pitch. I know we've been saying curve, but that actually looked like a football change. Or as Coach Morgan may have referred to it as an ephus pitch.
Yep.
But that thing kind of knuckled. And even his fastball, he keeps changing his grip between the 2 and the 4 seam. So if looking at us as the ball's coming right at us, you can actually see spin.
Yep.
And the best way to describe the spin is it's going counterclockwise.
Yep,
even
it
on
is.
a fastball.
Yep.
So that 2-seamer is really nice.
So that was number 22, Ben Harris, who popped fly to number 25, Cuthbert to center field.
Yeah, we talked about Cuthbert as well. Nice outing on the mound yesterday.
Yeah, he
Did some
did.
damage with the bat. And
He had a really solid outing yesterday, if I recall correctly.
yeah.
I mean, we saw a lot of kids, but he definitely stood out. So that'll bring up number 26, Jimmy Baltz.
Jimmy Baltz, younger brother of Alec Baltz, who I believe is at Iona.
I mean, the actor?
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's Baldwin.
That's Baldwin,
Never
yeah.
mind. Okay. All right.
Jimmy Baltz, 5'10", product out of Oak Crest High School, the Falcons.
He's had a nice job. He's done a nice job at the field so far.
He's been busy.
Yes, he has.
As we get another look here from behind Cohen, the pitcher.
Pitch the bolts. Oh, that's nasty.
30.
That is nasty.
I mean, the thing that's nice about it has like late movement. You just want to take, and next thing, it buckles right in front of you.
Pitch from Cohen. Fastball with a little bit of tail, foul to the right side. Grayson Walker there who makes the play, and that will end the inning.
Grayson Walker,
for New Jersey baseball.
Big kid, big frame.
Yeah, I was standing next to him earlier.
Projectability as a corner infielder, potentially just corner outfielder.
Yep. Very athletically built. Has power. We've seen that during the showcase portion of the day yesterday. So Cameron Flukie will go back out in the mound for another inning. Again, as I stated earlier, Flukie will be on for 2, and then Gevers, hopefully I'm saying it right, we're Gevers, but I'm going to say Gevers, will have the final 2 innings. So we are now in the 5th.
Flukie made some nice quick work out of his last inning, especially after the heads-up play there by Balt.
Yes, very nice job there.
Hard hit line drive.
Yep.
Didn't flinch with the runner in scoring position. Love the
pivoted
confidence.
right away. Yep, pivoted right away and caught Pirelli, I believe it was, at second base. And he wasn't napping, folks. That was one of those bang-bang plays that you just can't get back in time. You're taking your secondaries off of second base, and next thing you know, it's a hard hit ball to second. You've got no chance getting back.
Waiting for Kyle Jones to give the signal for the throw down to second base. Hey, Charles, can you give me a tight ISO on second base of this catcher's throw down? Next pitch. Going to order up a tighter look here at Kyle Jones in this throw down to second. Right
on the bag.
On the button. Effortless. Nice job there.
Makes it easy for the receiver on the other end.
Yeah, Kyle Jones, good work.
Yep, real nice job.
Beautiful, man, beautiful. I was making a pass at Charles. I called him beautiful.
All right, so Flukie will face Grayson Walker. Big Grayson Walker, built like a football player. Very athletically built. Number 23, class of 2021, pitcher, first baseman. 6'3", 200 pounds, out of the Haverford School. And not only is he an athlete, he's got a 3.5 GPA.
Yeah,
we're just pitch call for a strike.
We're just talking about his big
Foul
frame.
Right side.
You know, the projectability. The one thing you can't coach is size.
I had some projectability when I was younger.
Where
I was
what did they
5'7", 115 pounds.
Yeah,
soaking wet.
Listen, man, I don't know about all that. I don't know how much I buy into it. I can tell you that as a kid,
I was being self-deprecating.
I know you were, but I can give you a little tidbit, right? So you talk about some of these guys. Yeah. It's hard to figure out, like, hey, physically, who's got still room to grow, and how big are they going to be, and that's all part of the formula of some of these college coaches. A lot of times based on positions. As Flukie with another just nasty put-out pitch there. They try to figure out exactly, well, what are you going to be? How big are you going to get? I ended up with size 13 shoes and never got past 5'9".
Yeah, but you made up for it with your mouth. All right, so we have number 3, Max Cummings up to the plate. Class of 2022, first baseman, pitcher, designated hitter, 6'2", 185 pounds. I'm actually making myself laugh.
Oh, God. Yeah. Cummings, again, you talked about the big frame.
Yeah, big kid. A lot of room to grow, a lot of room to fill out.
And this is it. And, you know, like we're seeing a lot of guys that are kind of mixed here. You know, a kid like him, rising junior, 2022.
Mm-hmm.
There's a real good opportunity that he's, even with his 6-foot frame or 6'2" frame, he's going to fill out. And at 16 years old, for all of these guys, it's kind of a bit of a mystery, almost for the college coaches, like a bit of a Cracker Jack box. You think you know what you're getting and what I don't want to call buying. That would be the wrong thing to say in a recruiting standpoint. But, you know, when you reach in, sometimes it's a
nugget?
Yeah, but
right.
The Cracker Jack prizes, it's like you had the tattoo. Remember, the ones you like lick and stuff? They probably did away with those, especially now with all this COVID stuff.
Yeah, sure.
You can't probably lick and stick anymore.
No.
It'd be frowned upon. But my point is, that's what happens with a lot of these guys. And you're going to reach in the box, and you don't know what it's going to look like a year or two down the road. So
we are supposed to be G-rated, right?
All right. Yeah.
All right.
I would hope you would be.
Okay.
Fouled straight back.
Fouled straight back. But you know what? In all seriousness, I'm looking at Cummings here. And if you look at his frame, he looks like, I use the word projectability, that he could fill out, right? You could almost see him down the road being another 15, 20 pounds heavier.
Yeah. Nice filthy pitch there. And unfortunately, we had a little different angle, but I assure you, Fluky was nasty.
All right, that'll bring up number 48. That's Lucas Cahill. Again, he's a middle infielder, 5'7", 135, 3.4 GPA. First pitch, fastball over first strike, swinging. So Fluky ahead in the count, 0-1 to Lucas Cahill. Ball high and away. Count goes to 1-1.
Cahill, rising senior, able to play multiple positions on the field. Very important for a lot of these coaches that are watching in that realm as well, Al.
Mm-hmm. You can play multiple positions. That makes you a very sellable future star. Count goes to 2-1 to Cahill. Oh, big cut. Ooh. Cahill taking a nasty swing at that. I like that. Aggressive. Now 2-2. 2-2 pitch from Fluky. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that will end the inning. And Fluky's work on the mound. So we will now go to I think it's the top of the 6th. Curious to see who makes it to the mound. And it is Cohen again. So I believe this is Cohen's 3rd inning of work.
Well, he's been very streamlined in his approach. Yeah, and he hasn't had to throw a whole lot of bullets.
Right, and again, in a showcase type of setting, obviously these teams want to win. They want to beat each other, but it's almost to the point where a coach is trying to show the wares of their player who they feel wants to get extra work, right? You want to give them extra work, I should say.
Hey, Cody, could you do me a favor and go check on over at Garrett, maybe give him a couple-minute break, please? Yeah, Downingtown East, they got something special here in Cohen. A lot of these coaches are going to be more impressed that it's not so much his velocity, right? But your command, your confidence to be able to throw some of these off-speed pitches, locate the off-speed pitches in the zone. That's what's really important, because the feeling is as they do grow, as the coaches get them on a program, they can up the velocity.
Yep.
You know, you can grow into velocity. It's much more difficult to try to grow into control and grow into consistency. Those are things that you're going to get at high school. Once you get beyond, it's kind of hard to get them back when you're trying to throw harder.
Dare I say Greg Maddox, a guy like him.
Yeah.
Look, so Cohen could remind me, and dare I say that, and I'm not going to overstate, but get a pitcher like Greg Maddox, where control. There's a nice pitch right on the black on the outside part of the plate. We got, I believe this is Aiden Coyle. Swing and a miss. So Coyle down 0-2 early, or Cohen up 0-2 early. So Cohen making fast work of some of these batters today.
I'm not 100% sure on the inning. Hold on, actually, we can do the math. 6. This is Cohen's third inning.
Foul ball. That was a and held on by. Ooh, that's not Lawton in the back, is it? No, that's Smith. Now to play. Nice work by Smith. So Smith holds on. Justin Smith, number 5, holds on to the foul tip strike. Makes Cohen's job that much easier. So Coyle goes down swinging, and that'll bring up number 34, Matthew Rax.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to point out about Smith, in one of our graphics yesterday, we had him listed as a Strathaven student, but the fact is Justin Smith is a catcher, third baseman, outfielder from Marple, Newtown. So in preparation for this weekend, I think we had the wrong school listed, but he is a Marple, Newtown product.
On the screen you said that, but I know I said Marple, Newtown.
All right. Well, thanks for having my back, Al.
Ball high. Cohen. So Matthew Rax out of Middle Township. Class of 2021. He's a catcher. Throws right, bats right. Ooh, nasty. That ball is breaking.
Yeah, Rax has a nice frame for a catcher.
He does. He does. I was
Wide
thinking the same
base.
thing. Yep.
Thick bottom half.
Mm-hmm. Cohen delivers. Oh, God, if that thing started at him, that thing broke about 3 feet.
So a lot of good guys behind the dish so far these last couple of days that I've seen, and I'm a guy that really respects the catcher position, and I'd say they have a place in my heart as my youngest son, Drew, incoming freshman and catcher for Washington College. So I've really got a chance to look real good and close to some of these guys and seeing quite a few talented dudes.
Indeed. So Rax draws a walk. That'll bring up was pitcher Ben Adams, number 3. Adams out of Egg Harbor Township, class of 2022. Left fielder, right-handed pitcher, 6'1", 147, and a 3.3 GPA. First pitch is called a strike. Pitch from Cohen. Oh. Woo. Broke right on the black there. Nice pitch by Cohen.
So we saw Rax with the big jump the last time against the lefty as he made it to first base. Let's see if he's going to try to get some more.
He's got a good lead, and there he goes.
There he goes.
Throw from Smith. Nice throw, but just not in time. Rax stealing another base. A catcher.
It's a day for a catcher, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Makes it one of the best days for me.
He had a sizable lead, too.
Yeah, it was a good jump.
Pitch Adams.
It was the big difference.
Called his third strike.
Ooh, put out pitch there for Tim Cohen.
Cohen showing a lot of poise. And I'll bring up Cameron Flukie, who was on the bump a short time ago.
We look like we're a little crooked on third base. I don't know if we can straighten out that angle.
Ball high. Two and 0 to count to Cameron Flukie. Two 2-0 pitch. Foul tip. Held on by Smith. Count goes to 2-1. Cohen stretches in the pitch. Pop foul out of play. Count now goes to 2-2 to Cam Flukie.
This weather is really playing tricks on us today. It's
Yes,
going
it
from
is.
rains to cloud to now.
It's a fly ball to left field. Or center field, tracking it down is Cuthbert. And that will end the inning and Michael Cohen's work for today. So Cohen does a real nice job.
Tim Cohen.
Tim Cohen. Why do I keep saying Michael? Tim Cohen.
Well, it ended up being a hot and humid day. Really weird out here. Doesn't seem to be causing any issues with any of these guys. As looks like your boy Gevers.
Yep. That would be Donovan Gevers at Egg Harbor Township, a class of 2022. He's also a middle infielder. He's 5'8", 145 pounds, throws right and bats right. So Gevers getting an opportunity to be on the bump. Looks like we're going to get 2 innings out of him. So he'll face at least 10 batters.
Bottom six.
What happened?
Bottom of the 6th inning. They're playing 12.
Boy.
Gevers is going through all of his arsenal of pitches. And he's going to have a nice lineup to face here. It looks like it's going to be Martin, Colvin, and Smith right out of the gate here for the on-deck Dogs.
That indeed, and that is Quinn Martin, number 17, class of 2021, second baseman, shortstop, 5'9", 155 pounds, out of Cardinal O'Hara, 3.71 GPA and 1190 on his either PSAT or SAT score.
Yeah, so Cardinal O'Hara must be a teammate of Jimmy White, who just
that's
graduated
right. Yeah,
not too
Jimmy
long
White.
ago.
We'll have to ask him.
Yeah, Jimmy White,
First
now a
pitch is fall
freshman
back.
at RCGC, South Jersey.
Again, Martin fouls the first pitch back. 0-1 to count. One pitch. Ooh, just a bit outside. Or inside, we'll say.
Yeah, it was inside, buddy.
That's all right.
No. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about NBC stealing you from me anytime soon with that
Nope.
sharpness.
Yep, like a butter knife. Devers delivers, ball down. It's now 2-1 to count. Quentin Martin.
So the umpire taking a little bit of a hit, and Coach Glenn Wyatt quick on the quick wittiness, having some fun with his catcher. Oh, nice.
Nice pitch.
74
Ball popped to the
right
right side.
down. Oh,
Did he
my.
make the play?
Did he
Nope.
get it?
He's calling.
Oh, well, if he did, his teammates
I'm
are
about
acting
to
like
say-
he does it every day.
So hold on a second. Did he make the play or not? I didn't see
Wow.
a call from. All I saw was the umpire point foul. So I guess he didn't do safe.
Well,
So no, he caught it because Martin went down. So he must have made the catch. Can we get a little animation out of the umpire?
I don't know that the umpire
he
even
went
saw
like
it.
he went like this.
I don't
Like, it
even
was
know
just-
the umpire saw it.
I thought he was pointing foul because it hit the ground. All right. Well, in any event, we're back with Justin Smith, number 5, class of 2021, catcher, third baseman, and outfielder, who was doing a real nice job behind the dish, catching a couple foul tips from the batters.
And that's why I'm saying the graphic, it's wrong. It's not Strathaven, but he is Marple Newtown.
Marple Newtown.
So
You didn't let me get to it yet, but he's 5'8", 165 out of Marple Newtown. I've heard that before. Yeah, 3.2 GPA. Ball has a late drop to it. What is he throwing there, Doug? Can't. It looks like a fastball, but then it's not a sinker, is it?
he's probably throwing a two-seam fastball. A lot
Okay.
of times the two-seamer will have a late action.
Yep.
You're just looking at his.
That's the. But didn't really.
That's
but
a four-seam fastball.
Yep. That was
Yeah,
there.
so he's throwing a four-seam and two-seam. Two-seam's coming back. A lot of times that's how you know. Some people will call it a slider cutter, but a two-seam will run very late and then drop down right below Jones's knees. That was an off-speed curveball.
Yep. Nice job by Smith taking a pitch to the right side for a base hit. So have a one-out runner on first. That'll bring up Michael Costello, number 10, class of 2022, outfielder pitcher. He's 6 foot 185 out of Pencrest. Again, this young man has a 4.67 GPA and a 5.0 weighted GPA. Oh,
5.0 weighted GPA.
yep.
Yeah, well, the academics are so critical in the college recruitment process. People tend to forget from time to time that your ability to be recruited is often predicated on your ability to perform in the classroom, so you can also earn academic money.
Oh, take one on the hip.
And he's going to stay in there. So Costello says, I didn't come all this way to take the free base. I'm going to use this bat.
Good for him. He's a gamer. So it's 2-0 to count to Michael Costello. Gevers stretches. And the pitch. Ball inside. It's 3-0. So Justin Smith on first. 3-0 count to Michael Costello. Smith leads. Gevers stretches. And a pitch. Ball outside. That should be ball 4, and it is.
And he's got the free base. So they try to give it to him one time by getting hit. I'm not going to take that. But the walk, you can't go there all day long.
That'll bring up number 25, Ryan Cuthbertson. Cuthbertson, a 2021 grad, shortstop, outfielder, and pitcher. 6 foot, 180 pounds out of St. Joe's Prep. Fouls the first pitch to the right side and out of play. He's got a 3.8 GPA and a 1220 SAT score.
Getting it done. Complete package there.
2 men on, 1 out. The 1 pitch to Cuthbertson goes in the dirt. Both runners will move up.
Wee. There it is. Again, got to be heads up from the base running standpoint. That showcases your baseball IQ as well as your alertness.
Agreed. Puts the pressure on the pitcher, Doug. See what Cuthbertson can do on this pitch. Ball outside. So 2-1 account to Ryan Cuthbertson. Hard ground ball to right side. He's got eyes and a base hit to right field. Smith will score. Costello to third. We got runners on the corners with 1 out. Once again, we're only facing 5 batters, so the outs do matter, but they don't matter at the same time.
I think the format, though, from a 5-batter standpoint, it also puts the runners in a position to be more aggressive.
Agreed. Yep.
So that helps with the showcase. Some people will frown upon it and say, "Oh, well, why only face 5 batters? Does it just come down to time?" listen, time, sure, but more importantly, you're putting these guys in a position to do things that coaches really have a limited opportunity to see.
So I'll bring up number 1, Dylan Colvin, class of 2022. He's a pitcher outfielder. He's 5'11", 180 pounds, out of the Shipley School. Got 3.15 GPA. Got an opportunity to knock another run in with Costello at third. And Cuthbertson, after that C&I base hit to right field, ball gets by the catcher. No throw, so Cuthbertson moves up to second base. So now runners at second and third. 1 out, and I believe this is the last batter of the group. I'm pretty sure it is.
Right, so here's the situation here. You got runners at second and third.
Swing and a miss.
Colvin's going to be aggressive here. Walk does of nothing with a 5-batter maximum, so don't be surprised. But it's tough, right? So you don't want to show a coach you're willing to chase, but I think he could set this up that he's actually willing to do what's got to be done to get these runners in a what could be perceived as a bigger situation. There's your pair of runners at second and third.
Costello at third. Cuthbertson at second. Hard ground ball to short. Oh,
tough one to handle.
That might score
There
2
you go,
runs. Here
right?
comes the throw. Not in time to get Cuthbertson. So 2 more runs score for the Deck Dogs. And I believe that's the 5th batter.
That is the 5th batter. On deck, did some nice work there.
Yes,
Patience and power.
Timely hitting. Timely hitting and good base running created those opportunities for the Deck Dogs. So
This has been a real good seesaw battle because we've seen some good innings offensively from both teams. I mean, on deck, they just had a nice inning there on that last one, squaring up when they needed to. And then early in the game, we talked about the aggressiveness right out of the gate when it came to the New Jersey squad.
Agreed. So we've got ourselves a nice little ball game here. A little bit of fireworks. We got ourselves a new pitcher. And number 3, Max Cummings. Class of 2022. Good frame and 6'2", 185. He's a first baseman pitcher, designated hitter out of Pencrest High School.
Can you get a little tighter, Ant? A little tighter at third base on that pitcher, please. Good pitching frame for Cummings. I feel like we keep saying that as many games and showcases that we've done in just the last 24 hours, but it's such an important commodity in getting the opportunity to play at the next level.
Yeah, because it's a workable frame. And that's the thing, is that mechanics can be taught, but you can't teach frame. You can't teach size. You can teach everything else.
And again, for BFA Sports and Baseball U Philadelphia, Doug Stasic joined alongside my brother from another, Al Fisher. And we are at the Grange. The formal name is the Middletown
Grange. Middletown Grange. But we are in Newtown Township, Pennsylvania.
All right. Well, I got to tell you,
I'm trying to figure that all out, how that all works. But
there's a lot of baseball facilities that are out here. But, man, this facility is so nice. I mean, grounds are well maintained. The groundskeeper, Joe, that we've now met over the last couple days, phenomenal. The barbecue food, top rate, man.
Oh,
it's got to easily be in my
delicious.
top 3, the top 4 of any place that we've been. As you got a nice shot of Smith there showing off the hose. Good job behind the plate. Quick transition.
Yep.
Getting the ball down.
like the way he looks.
All right, and
You gotta really love what you're doing behind it. You cannot go behind a dish without loving what you do.
yeah,
And because it's a tough job back there. And if you want to be good at it, control your pitcher, keep him in the game, you gotta love what you do. So anyway. First pitch from Max Cummings. I guess the umpire wasn't ready. He was having a little chit-chat. Cummings had started his windup. He's facing number 22, and that would be Andrew Steinhauer. Got a big hit, I believe, a few innings ago.
Yeah. There's the aforementioned Max Cummings. Coach Jimmy Goulden.
Hard ground ball to short.
Doing
Gets
his best
through the wicket.
Hurricane Schwartz impression earlier this morning. So it was quite the carnival that we had from a weather standpoint. And he's keeping an eye on the radars. Looks like you got some things popping up around us.
It just got delayed. Look. That's 2:30. There's nothing. 2:30, 3:30.
All right.
So I got the second game coming in at 4. I still got to do 2 showcases. And they're here, so I might roll showcase with the New Jersey 16-17 game. Cool.
We are here for whatever you need, Coach.
I'm going to get Jersey ready.
Runners going. Smith's throw down to second base.
So we have Anthony Scuba at a Gloucester Catholic, class of 2023. He's a left-handed pitcher, first baseman. Bats left, throws left. 5'10", 195. So good size young man here with plenty of room to grow as a 2022 grad. I'm sorry, 2023 grad. So going to be a sophomore. As Steinhauer moves over to third base. One and two to count. Scuba. Oh, line foul.
Turned on
Got
that
around on that one.
Yeah, going to do his best to get Steinhauer in here and make it productive. Big RBI opportunity. Oh, we left that up, but it looks like Cummings is going to be enough to get him out.
Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time to get Steinhauer, so the run scores. But good sac fly by Anthony Scuba at a Gloucester Catholic, class of 2023. And I'll bring up number 16, Kyle Jones, class of 2022, Cedar Creek High School, 5'11", 155.
Cedar Creek just did their virtual graduation
Yes,
on
we
BFA
did.
Productions.
Honored to do that. Line drive to left center
Nice.
field.
Oh,
what
nice
a grab.
play,
And guess who
Cuthbertson.
it is? Ryan Cuthbertson.
Ah, man, he brought the leather.
Woo. Tracking it down.
Yeah, nothing to be ashamed of there. Kyle Jones squared up on the ball nice.
Listen, play in the outfield. I don't want to speak to folks who are watching this that already know it, but you got to take the right angle and you have some speed, and he did a nice job there.
Coach Toriani from Arcadia. Somewhere he's watching. Not quite sure where, but somewhere I think he would love a play like that defensively.
That's Devers popping it up to second base. Actually, shortstop steps in. That's, I believe, Mule, who calls him off and makes the play. So
All right.
that will end, I believe, the inning or the ball game. Are we going? We still have no. We have one more inning.
Got one more inning.
All right.
So keeping an eye on the weather and the radar.
I have not. Are you asking me to keep an eye on it?
Well, I'm kind of asking if you see anything. I mean,
Yeah, I
Coach
see.
Jimmy Goulden just came over with his bow tie, like he was reporting. And he seems to think that the rain may get pushed off a little bit. My concern.
I don't know. I think he was really not getting too technical. I don't know where he was pulling at. Pulling out of his hat. It was baseball U hat.
Let's get technical with. Looks like we got a new arm, a lefty.
Yes, we do. And that might be Aiden Coyle. I believe it is. I mentioned his name a little earlier, out of Egg Harbor Township, class of 2022. He is a left-handed pitcher and a first baseman.
Yeah, that stable of pitchers in Egg Harbor Township High School continues to just get bigger and bigger. Like I know you talked about growing tomatoes or something down there, but they grow a whole lot of pitching over the last couple of years. So Coyle looks like a guy's going to have another opportunity to contribute in a big way.
Indeed he will. I'm trying to look at the radar here while we're watching Coyle. Ooh.
Are you
You all right?
Are you playing Hurricane Schwartz over there yourself?
Yeah, I am. I'm looking at the radar.
Are you Hurricane Schwartz or you John Belaris? Because remember, John Belaris, he got fired.
He did.
For bad calls.
He called this the snowstorm of the century.
Yeah, day like this. It was called for a snowstorm.
Yeah, he did. He did. I think he was talking about his dandruff.
Yeah, it was brutal.
The snow's a little heavy on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's take a look at it. So we got
Paul's
Jim Hurricane Schwartz Goulden making a prediction of the weather, and he says everything is copacetic.
How did I do? Not bad?
You didn't do bad. I don't know what,
Being a weatherman, he's the greatest job in the world. So
hey, you can always be wrong.
Yeah,
No one
exactly.
cares.
So we'll do a 15-minute turnaround and showcase the 17s and 16 U's, 15 to 20. We'll get the field done.
Is this the last half inning?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So for your programming needs, because of the weather and power and blizzard conditions, I guess.
Speaking of power, I got to go check the generator. I just remembered.
Your broadcast schedule may change a little bit, so be sure to stay tuned to BFA Live Sports on YouTube. Oh, there's a poke.
Going to deep left field, taking the left fielder all the way back and makes the grab. That's Steinhauer who made the grab.
Steinhauer made the grab, but, man, nice ride into the winds.
I believe that was number 18. That might have been Quinton Pirelli turning on that baseball.
All right, and we're
Called strike.
going back to Mule.
Yep. Jake Mule. Mule out of Pencrest. Class of 2022. Oh. Goes with the pitch.
Staying there.
He's out. Nice play by Jimmy Baltz at second.
Baltz has been busy, man. He's getting
Baltz
his
is on
money's
the
worth
ball.
today.
He is. He's a solid fielder. We're watching him, and every ground ball he makes, good footwork.
Well, he's got
You
good
know,
intuition.
pivot.
You know, like
Yep.
he's reading the ball. He's seeing where
Yep.
he's going in the zone. If you actually were to ISO him, you'll notice that he's kind of leaning. If the pitch is in, pitch is going out, he's generally moving in that direction most of the time.
Oh, winds are picking up here in the Grange,
Yeah.
Newtown, Pennsylvania, but there's no rain according to Goulden.
No.
Just a tornado. Don't worry about it.
Maybe we can get Bridgeton's Gary Fisher on the line.
We can try to give him a call. He's good at calling St. Louis weather for South Jersey area. I think I just saw Toto flowing around.
Yeah,
Is he flying around?
it's picking up. So Michael Lem, again from Cardinal O'Hara. Nice poke yesterday too. Came up in a big spot.
He did. Indeed, he did. So Aiden Coyle doing a nice job so far.
Coyle misses in, and that'll put Lem on the bases.
I'll bring up number 2, Christian Reid. Again, as we said, Christian Reid is a catcher-pitcher out of Pencrest High School, 6', 165, has 3.95 GPA. Got an opportunity here. Face a lefty on lefty, which he probably doesn't see a lot, but I'll see it once in a while. Well, with the stable of pitchers we see up here that are lefties, he's probably going to see some lefties in his career. First pitch to Reid. Down low for a ball in the dirt. Nice job by Lem.
Yeah,
Showing some speed.
snuck away there out of the hands of Jones.
That moved down a second pretty fast.
Yeah.
So Lem on second, takes his lead. Coyle delivers. Ball in the dirt, gets out. Away from the catcher.
A lot of movement on that.
Moves up the third.
A lot of movement on that ball, though.
There is.
Uh,
Which makes it tough on the catcher.
Well, it is. So when it moves out of the zone and start in and then it fades out, especially lefty on lefty matchup, backwards spin, and looks like Jones and Coyle looking to get back. Just talk together, same page. Again, catching the lefty a bit different than catching the righty, especially when it comes to the off-speed pitch. And it really, you're seeing good spin. So instead of Coyle coming across where it's at over the top 12-6, he's got a little bit of a 3/4. So that 11-5 spin is completely opposite when you're trying to catch a left-handed pitcher.
Nice pitch on the inside corner for a strike.
Christian Reid. Nice poke.
Nice pitch.
Fouls it back.
Fouls it back.
Way down the third base side.
Nice spot by Coyle on the outside corner. Ball tailing away from Reid. Forces him to foul the ball to the left side.
Someone turned on the natural air conditioning out here. It's a warm air. I need a new compressor, but it's blowing.
Reid takes it off the hip. Didn't. Coaches are giving the umpire a hard time about him, Christian Reid, not moving.
Yeah, umpires are everybody's friend in showcase ball.
Sure.
Hey, Ray, how's everything going? All of a sudden, you step onto the field and you're out there battling over at like Goldie Beacom. You might not feel the same way when you're not getting the call that you were looking for.
I think some people are upset at the call, throwing balls at him.
Oh, man, it's a tough crowd. Although the on deck dogs, they're pretty pumped up.
They sure are. We got Grayson Walker at the plate. Big Grayson Walker, number 23. Class of 2021. Again, we said he's a pitcher and first baseman. 6'3", 200 pounds out of the Haverford School. First pitch is a ball to him. Again, not only does he have the physique, he has a 3.5 GPA and 1,080 on his test score.
All right, this is the last half inning for this game, and then they're going to 15-20-minute break. And going to try to squeeze in this blue and gold team.
Swing and a miss by Walker. Coyle seems to be finding his groove now. Pitch to Grayson Walker. Fly ball to right field, tailing away from this right center fielder who makes the grab. That's Steinhauer. So that will end this ball game. And we will see you coming right back with some showcase work soon after this. After these messages. All right.